Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome back to day 2 of 31 Days of Halloween. And all right, this is what we're going to make today. Something in there. This is a cute little boo sign. And then this is a little candle holder. And I don't know if you can see it in there, but there's a little ghost sitting on the side. And we are going to make these out of magic pour. So let me get these cleaned up here a little bit. These molds both came from Temu. I don't know if I told you guys this, but when I do 31 Days of Halloween, I start in July. Not kidding. I start purchasing things. I start planning and get everything ready to go so that when I ring that bell on October 1st, everything I have is here, unless something just doesn't show up. And so, yeah. So I have all my stuff. It's sitting over here on the counter, and you wouldn't believe. I thought I counted them, but I think I've got 25 plus molds for Halloween. And it's because it's my favorite time of year. It's my favorite holiday. And so that's why I have the most molds for this holiday. I like Christmas too, but just not as much as this holiday. I mean, I've got a lot of Christmas molds too, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, I've also been doing this for 9 years, so I've got a lot of molds. Okay. All right. So this mold sits like this, and then this mold sits like this. So we are going to mix up, and I'm just doing them white. I'm going to mix up some magic pour here. And I honestly don't know how much either one of these take. So that I didn't plan. So I am going to put you guys on hold or on pause for a minute. I'm going to get this stuff measured out. And because you guys have seen me do this before. Oh, and then I'll be back and we'll mix it up and we'll start, get it mixed up, and then we'll get it poured in there. All right. I'll be right back. Okay. Are we ready? Add just a little bit more water just so that I can pour it. All right. We're going to pour this one first. Pretty sure I might have made up too much. We may have to grab another mold here. I'll get this in here first. Let's just do a pumpkin and see if it'll take up that. Oh goodness. We still have some. All right. Okay. Let's see what we get if we fill up a ghost. All right. That's pretty doggone close. I'll put a little bit more in this pumpkin. Make sure it's full. This here too. Whoops. I knocked that ghost over here. Make sure this is full. And I think we're good. Good grief. I mixed up way too much. Way too much. Seriously, I don't know why I have gloves on. A piece of glitter in there. Can you guys see that? Jeez Louise. I hope I got it, because it's already setting up. All right, guys. I'll be back in 30 minutes. We'll see what we got. Okay? See you in a little bit. Okay, y'all. We are back. Let's get these out of the molds. Let's see what we have here. I'm going to put my gloves on just so I don't get anything on them from my hands. My hands are clean, but you just never know. Okay. I had just a little tiny bit left in my thing, so and Caitlin was here and she's like, grab the feet mold. I'm like, good idea. So now I have a little footsie. All right, let's go with this one first. Let's see what it looks like here. This one's got some little thingies inside, so we're going to pull those out real gently. All right. This is such a cute mold. I'm just going to run this around the inside of this to get off that extra. Put my spectacles on here. Oh, looks really good. All right. Well, looky there. Isn't that cute? I'll show you what I want to do with this. Let's get that off the top. Looks like there's just some dried right there. Very cute. All right. So there's that one, and it does stand up. All right, let's try this ghost now. That I tried to over pour here. And this one should just come right off because it's actually a candle mold, so. Let's see if I can do this without breaking his arms off. I'll let him sit for an hour versus 30 minutes. I'm kind of scared I'm going to break his arms off. There's one. And there's two. Hey, Mr. Ghost. He's cute too. I'll have to sand those edges because they're a little sharp. So cute. Got Boo. and Ghost. All right, I'll have to wash all those by hand. All right, let's try this one. I thought this was the cutest mold. Let's see, how does this come off of here? This is part stiff. So do you pull it off like this without breaking him off? How do you do this? Just like that, maybe. Get this off. Break that seal. So I don't want to break him off. Come on. I'm always afraid that I'm going to break these. There. I at least got it to roll. Bear with me, you guys. I'm trying to be careful here. Yay! I was a little worried about that one. Look, isn't it cute? Got a little tiny bubble right there. That's not a big deal. Isn't it cute? I think I have an idea for this little guy. Have an idea. Gotta wait for him to dry completely though. That's so cute. All right, Mr. Pumpkin. He's still a little warm. Let's hope he comes out okay. I'm gonna try to roll him from the bottom. Voila! Look at that. He's still warm. Cute. Very cute. Just getting that extra out of there where it doesn't belong. And those little half circles right there. This thing works great for that. See? Very cute. All right. These are going to have to finish curing. And then we will come back and finish. I'm going to have to go wash all of these by hand with soap and water so I can get all that icky off of them. But, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do with these. Emptied my mat off here. I might put them underneath my resin curing machine too. That really helps dry those out too. So I will be back when these are dry, and then I'll show you what we're going to do next. Okay, guys? All right. We'll see a couple hours maybe, and we'll see what how we can make these even better. All right, guys. See you in a couple hours. Good morning, everyone. And I say morning because I let our little things dry overnight because I wanted to make sure that they were 100% dry. I did put them under my, excuse me, my resin curing machine for a couple of hours, and they still weren't quite dry all the way through. The extras, which were these two, I was kind of doing a little experimenting with them late last night. Let me move my coffee out of the way here. Hold on, I'm trying to get all my gear on here while I'm talking. The Magic Pour takes the Arctic's acrylic markers really well. I took the ghost and colored in his eyes and mouth. So that worked really well. And same way with the eyes on the little ghost here. And then for the pumpkin, I was kind of playing around with that, that, sorry guys, got a frog on my throat, that eyeshadow stuff that I showed you before. And I kind of brushed it on here on the eyes of this pumpkin, and it works pretty good. You just have to put on a couple of layers. So we'll mess around with that some more later. Since these are my extras, these are the two I want to concentrate on. So my idea that I had for this is I want to make some, excuse me, I want to make some eyeballs for the boo. And so my thought is that I have these glow in the dark spheres that I have, and I thought those would be really cute to make for that. I have several sizes. I think these, I don't have another one of these, so I'll have to make one. But I have these, and then I have these, which I think are too big. And then these ones here would work. I would have to fill in with resin, I think, behind it if I didn't want to waste my time making another one of these. So, come here, you. He's trying to run away here. And which would be fine. I could do that. So it would either be this one, which is kind of big. They would stick out in the front. And then these, which would sit in there just perfectly but I'd have to fill in the circles with resin. And then what I would have to do is draw on the eyeball on these, on this part, which I think would actually be really cute. So I think we can do that. I think it's doable. So my game plan would be is I would have to put, and I don't know if my tape will stick to the back of this. So let's give it a shot here and see if it'll work to fill that in. I mean, it's pretty sticky, so it should work. Now, the question is, do I make it clear or do I make it black? Let's see if it sticks. Oh yeah, it'll stick. Okay, so I'll cut this piece off now that I know it sticks. So this will stick to the back, so that'll make a really good seal to fill those. So I think making them black is going to make this stand out better. And then what we'll do is when this gets tacky enough, then we'll just stick those in there and make them symmetrical. These things don't like to be picked up. And these are glow in the dark. And they really glow. They're really glow in the dark. So, and then while this is curing, I can get my eyeballs drawn on the front of these and get them dried. So that way, when this is ready, I can get them set in there. I think that's cute. That's very, very, very cute. So that is my plan for that. And I mean, I guess I don't really have to fill it. I mean, I could just put enough on the back so that they can sit in there too. We'll see when we get that far. Now this, I have so many ideas for this, but while I'm mixing up resin, I thought it would be cute to make a little, put resin in there and make it like he's coming up out of this, like he's, how do I explain it? Like he's coming up out of this, you know? Make it like a, I don't know how to explain it to you guys. Like it's forming, like he's forming up out of the bowl, but use resin, you know, to do it. Does that make sense? So like like whatever I put in here with resin, we're going to make it, I'm going to turn it sideways and so that it's like less on this side. Actually, we'll probably do it like this. So it'll be less over here and then it'll be thicker as it comes to him so that it looks like he's forming out of this bowl. Does that make sense? I know what I have in my head. It's just hard to explain. So that's what I want to do with this little bowl. So and we're just gonna probably leave it clear And because he's white, and I mean, I could probably use some white pigment in there to make the resin white. So that way, because I think if I use clear, it's going to be clear. It's going to look clear. So I'll probably use white and form that in there so that it looks like he's coming up out of this dish, if that makes sense. So that's my plan for these two. So let me get some resin mixed up here, and we will get these two projects started. So hopefully that all made sense. Sometimes it's hard to explain what you have in your head and what you want it to look like, but that's what I'm thinking. So let me get some resin mixed up and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. We are back. All right, let me get the tape on the back of this. Make sure that it is stuck. Down. Why does that always happen? Want a crease in there. Okay. Make sure that it's completely stuck all the way around. And you want to make sure it's stuck all the way around, not just around here, but everywhere, just in case it does get underneath there. It won't go anywhere. Take my press it just to be sure. Okay, so we should be good. All right, there's that. Now I'm going to mix up a little bit of black. And this time, guys, I changed up my resin. We're going to use the 4-hour fast cure today. I'm not sure how much I need. We'll mix up at least that much. Again, going to use the Let's Resin Black Epoxy Resin Pigment Paste, but I'm only going to use a drop today. Because I don't want it to be like jet black. we'll be back. See you in a little while. Okay, welcome back, everybody. So I'm not going to take the tape off the back until it's 100% cured, but it is good enough for me to draw the eyes on. But I want to show you guys something. Look, isn't that cool? Oh, goodness. Okay, so I think I'm going to use UV resin for the glow in the dark stuff. That's going to do it. Let me grab my green glow in the dark. Mix in some green here. Since Jane is the only one that realized, I do have an external mic now, so it is noise canceling. Nobody else happened to notice it, but Jane did, and she mentioned in the comments that I was getting a little interference from my fan. And so it does come with a little fluff thing on the outside, which is supposed to help with that. I wasn't using that because it was such a pain to get on and off. So today I got the fluff on it, got my fan on. So we'll see if that makes a difference. See if the fluff, it's like a little puff ball that fits over the little mic. And like I said, I wasn't using it because it's so hard to get on and off. And so we'll try it today. We'll see if it makes a difference. I was tired of fussing with all the noise, background noise and everything. And so I broke down and purchased a external mic. All right, let's see if I can get rid of some of these bubbles out here. Grab a paper towel and get some gloves on. I just got back from getting my allergy shots. It's always fun. Okay. Okay. This will be the first time I'm trying this because I've never actually made anything like literally 3D with UV resin. So this will be a first. All right. Well, if I need more, I can mix up some more. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see. We're going to make some marks in this, like this stuff is moving. First. Like it's moving to him. Trying to think how this needs to be done, but let me finish this over here. I'm thinking, do you build it and then put it in there? Like, do you take a piece of plastic? Do you know what I'm saying? Bend your plastic and then put your UV resin on it and then build it from there. I may have to figure this out. I know what I want. It's just a matter of getting it to happen. Let me put you guys on pause one more time. Hold on. Okay, you guys. Geez, this is kind of crazy. So what I did was I took this piece of plastic and I basically stuck it underneath this and put it underneath there like this, and then I bent this over, and then I just took the resin and I poured it on here and let it drip. So it gave me this. And so then what I did was is I didn't cure it all the way. I let it cure to a soft state. And then what I'm doing now is I'm bending these edges like this till they bend up. And so then it looks like that. I already have one piece glued in there. And then I'm going to push that forward with clear, and I'm going to attach it to him so that it looks like he's touching, or it looks like it's touching him. And I may have to cut some more of this off of him on this one, maybe not. Nope, looks like that one will work. So I'm going to set him inside of this so that you guys can see what I'm doing here. I had to think hard for a minute there. Gosh, you guys, that was tough. Trying to figure out how to make them look 3D, but then also make it so that I could bend it and move it. That was tough. But I also wanted to make it look like it was part of the design. Oh, what am I doing? Jeez. I'm trying to... And when you shine the light on this, because it wasn't completely cured, it kind of bends. Let me get my hat out of the way here. A little bit. And then we're going to put some more in there to cover all that so that it looks like it belongs there. Does that make sense? Because I want this to be forward. I don't know, maybe it looks dumb, but that's my thought process. And I think what I'm going to do is try to attach these colors to where I have those. So then it looks like those colors, the green is coming up on those colors. So I need to mix up more. There's my UV resin at here. This is a hard little thing to create, you guys. And I don't know, maybe there's a better way to figure this out, but this is my thought process anyway. And if you guys have a better way of doing it, gosh, I would love to hear it. This is how I figured it out anyway. Because I couldn't think of how to make it look 3D, but Of course, you know, my brain works on a whole other level here. Okay, now pick this back up because I got. So what do you guys think? Does it look like he's manifesting out of the bowl? Or do you just think he looks like a ghost with blue or green glob all over him? Sure, there's probably a better way I could have did it, but it's the best thing I could think of at the moment. I think I'm done playing for today. I need to get him underneath there, and I need to work on my eyeballs. Get that one finished. Okay. All right. Where is my marker? Let's get some eyeballs on this dude. Okay, move on. See if I can get the other one to match. Pretty doggone close. Maybe off a little bit, but because this eye's turned a little bit, so it makes it look a little different. That is so funny. So I'm going to get my green marker. I think I'm going to go with this one. Okay, so he's kind of looking this way, I think. So This is hard to do. Hilarious. I think I'm going to have to make that one black a little bit bigger. I colored in too much. What did I do with it? I'll be here all day, you guys. I colored too much black. This is hard to do when you have to hold something up in the air, dude. It's better. Now I'm going to come over here and close this in a little bit. I don't claim to be an artist. And white. My hands are shaking. That's funny. Hilarious. All right. So that takes care of the eyeballs. I think this is cured. Yep. And that's my little manifesting ghost. My eyeballs in the boo. I think I want to take my pen and go around my black pen and go around this part, but I probably better seal it first once I get that tape off. And so I'll do that, and then I'll get pictures and put them at the end of the video for you to see. And then those two, I was just going to, let me grab my orange marker. I was just gonna my hands are so shaky. Should probably do this when they're not shaky. That's what I'm going to do to the pumpkin. So I'll get it all finished up and get this done, figure out what I'm going to do with the ghost, and I wonder if I can color over this. Yep. So don't like that. I should have never put it on there. I was testing, and it won't come off once it's on there either. So, but I'm going to get the eyes colored in, or I may even put UV resin on them. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I'll get them fixed. I just don't like that icky stuff. All right, guys, I'll get them finished. I've been on here for almost 2 hours, almost an hour, I mean, trying to get these done. So I'll get the tape off of here. I'll get these finished, and I will get pictures at the end of the video. All right, guys, let me know what you think. Did I achieve the manifesting of the bowl? What do you guys think? I'd like to know. And if I didn't, how would you have done it differently? Secondly, what do you think about my boo eyeballs? I am going to take black and go around that, and then possibly around the outside, or another color, and then, but I'm going to seal it first. And then I told you what I was going to do with this. I'm going to get some black and highlight these, make it look old, and then I'll get pictures at the end of the video. Did I say that already? God, I'm repeating myself. So yeah, so if you thought this video was interesting, I guess is the word, then definitely hit that like button, and I would like to hear your comments. Um, and if you haven't subscribed yet, guess what, guys? Now's the time to do it, because there's always something fun and exciting going on this channel. So yeah, I'd love to have you on my channel so you can see what we do here for Halloween. So yeah, so guys, this is day number 2 for 31 days of Halloween. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next video for day number 3. Bet you can't wait to see what I have going on next, huh? All right, guys, we'll see you on day 3. Bye.